I apologize for dressing to impress today, but I just came home and decided not to change clothes because, like, oh my god, this would be such a great thing to make a video like this, huh? It's going to impress all the ladies, all the ush cushy ladies in the audience. They're going to scream when they see me like this. I should dress like this every time, right? Hell no, that's why I'm VTubing. So, this week is stupid. Probably not gonna happen today. Might happen tomorrow instead. I apologize for it. I try not to be late, but every now and then you see, well, I have obligations. So let's talk about this very interesting article. A football player by the name of Idrissa Gueye should not be forced to wear a rainbow shirt. I absolutely love this. Like the concept of forcing people to wear politically charged labels. But it is what it is, you know, it's current time. Imagine if they were to force football players to wear crucifixes, and a football player would be like, well, I'm not a Christian, I'm an atheist. Ah, you godless heathen, fucking communist, you know? Pretty sure people would get a little bit more outraged then. By the way, just because you don't want to wear a rainbow shirt doesn't mean you're against gay rights or whatever. It just means, like, maybe like, you can even find it cringe. Like, for example, just because I don't want to wear a Romanian flag t-shirt doesn't mean that I'm against the Romanian nation. Does that make any sense? Right? Like, just because you don't want to have a American flag underwear and buy an American flag cup with an American flag microphone, that doesn't necessarily mean you hate America or you're against America or something like that. But this is like the level of cultural fascism we're at, where if someone doesn't want to wear a rainbow shirt, we automatically assume that he hates gay people. In this situation, maybe he does. I don't even know. Like, but I can't assume without talking with him. Like, I would actually have to speak with the man. Do we not do that anymore? Do we not actually speak with people before casting judgment? I guess that is very conservative in nature, right? That's like talking to people before judging them is a far right whistle. So, apparently, he is a Muslim when he believes that homosexuality is wrong. I am curious, like, if he was an evangelical Christian, if people would have been as kind. Right? Like, if he would have been like, you know, I am with the Lord. I am with Jesus. I don't think that we should oppress gay people, but at the same time, I think it's a sin. I personally wouldn't, and I don't want to encourage others. But, like, I'm fine with other gay people doing their thing. But because I believe in God and Jesus, you know, I just... If he would have said that when he got into the same level of respect that this Muslim gentleman is receiving right now, probably not. And I think it's because they disrespect Christianity, but they fear Islam. And like, Islam does have the ability to spawn a megaphone, to have its members carrying the message. It's very difficult to suppress them. They have a lot of money, so... You know, progressives in places of power, they fear Islam because of that, so they're not going to fuck with it. But apparently football doesn't like it when individuals have their own views. Like, motherfucker, you can't do this, okay? You can't force an entire team to have its views and then complain that some people don't have it and blame it on them. Like, the man just wants to play fucking ball. Is that too controversial nowadays? Like, when he started playing football... I don't think it was part of the rules that, yeah, like, you're going to have to support everything that we consider politically in vogue in the United States. Right? Like, there is another world outside of the US. And I think it's a little bit fascistic to force individuals to wear stuff or believe in stuff that they don't think about. You know, again, like, forcing this guy to wear the American flag on his shirt. Would that be appropriate? Probably not. Probably not. If he doesn't want to wear it, does he hate America? I guess it depends. You know, like, if he was playing for the American team, I guess he would have had to wear the American color if the money that sponsors him comes from, like, the US tax dollars. Like, that would have been a different thing. But, like, if he's not connected to the United States... And the thing that I hate the most, right, is like you're forcing these football players to champion various causes that they do not believe in. Doesn't that sound a little bit fake? Doesn't that sound just a little bit disingenuous? Why do you want this culture of fakeness? where everyone has to support the message, even if they don't believe in the said message. That way, the people who actually believe in the said message get to be watered down. This was always going to happen, apparently. Rainbow numbers, rainbow laces, rainbow campaigns. At what point was anyone in football, in sports, really going to stop, appreciate that not everyone in the world thinks like us? I didn't even know that there are like rainbow laces and that type of thing, but okay. And like I'm really shocked, by the way, by the disconnect between the establishment and the people that are in the tribunes. Like I don't know anyone who went to a company just because they have like the rainbow flag or whatever. It's like, okay, I'm going to purchase from here because they got like the rainbow basketball. Or like, oh, this movie has gay people in it, so I'm going to watch it. Like, the only people that like this are the journalists, alright? Like, the people that watch football, they have a team that they prefer, and they want to see that particular team playing good. That's it. Like, literally, that's it. They don't care about the messaging. In fact, like, the voice coming from the audience seems to be the opposite. It's like, shut the fuck up and play ball. Like, literally, that's the voice. But they managed to get themselves into this pickle, into this conundrum, where now, like, everyone's like, oh my god, well, if he doesn't wear the rainbow shirt, he hates gay people. Oh my god, like, well, oh, he's a Muslim. He's a Muslim, like, how dare he? It has been reported that the Muslim, and now with Paris Saint-Germain, refused to wear a shirt for a match against Montpellier that had been embossed with a rainbow flag design. The team numbers were set out in rainbow colors in support of the International Day Against Homophobia. And biphobia. Was that... Motherfucker, was there like really a biphobia going on? Like, I get like homophobia. It existed, especially here in Romania under communism. Like, communists really had a problem with gay folk. Like, just so you can understand how bad it was. Like, if you were gay in Romania back in the day during communism, they would arrest you and put you in prison. Like, I just want people to understand how bad it was, right? But I don't think like bisexual was really a problem. Like they didn't have a problem with like the bisexual aspect. They just had a problem with the gay aspect. I don't know why, by the way, because like communists were atheists. I don't know why they really disliked the LGBT community, but they did. What can I say? It's historically done. So when I see like an LGBT person wearing a Che Guevara t-shirt, if I happen to drink Pepsi, it comes out of my nose. I like... So, it's not necessarily for prejudice and intolerance, but he is a practicing Muslim. Apparently, Muslims around the world, may Allah bless us and protect us, do not support this message. Okay. Never under my authority will homosexuality be legalized in the Senegalese lands, said President Macky Sall in 2016. The punishment for homosexual acts in the prison said, look, I'm not saying that there isn't much work to be done, alright? Like, it doesn't make me happy knowing that there is a country on earth that treats homosexual people in such a harsh way. But at the same time, I don't think we need to become fascists and force football players to wear a shirt or promote certain politics that they disagree with. Like, why don't you try to talk with the man, convince him of your position if you can, and then he may wear it because he wants to, not because you're compelling him to. And then also take into account that human beings aren't the Borg. Like, you're never going to have 100% of people agreeing with you. Like, some people will just reject you, and that's okay, because it's football, right? Like, it's supposed to bring different people together. It's supposed to have diversity. Like, obviously, some people might have different ways that we do things. Some we may consider to be obnoxious. But what we have in common is the fact that we can chase a ball and still play, right? And entertain the people watching and make them forget about the harsh day they had at work. So can we focus on that shit? Can we focus on what brings us together and what spreads us apart? I'm just saying, I don't know. I guess I might be very reactionary in my thinking. Let me know what you guys think, though, and I'll see you in the comment section. Take care.